Hello, my friends. I'm Professor Hans von Puppet, here again to talk about the due process rights of someone accused of misconduct. Because you may have heard that somebody is entitled to be considered innocent until proven guilty. That is, unless you work in the UN, in which case, maybe not. Well, we know OIOS first investigated Mr. Compass because the Moroccan ambassador had boasted that he had both him and Ms. Pile in his pocket, and somebody had leaked confidential information about the Western Sahara. So nobody investigated Pile? Well, I hope I got that part wrong. Then Malcora, who apparently has magic powers and knows about OIOS reports in advance, told Zaid they needed another excuse to fire Compass because OIOS couldn't pin anything on him. So, at the Grand Poobah's Cuddlefest in Italy, Malcora arranged, well, if you remember Act 1 of Scene 1 of Shakespeare's Macbeth, you will understand what happened. Last year, Compass got a report of child sexual abuse and did something about it, so they decided to call that misconduct. Nobody wants to ask why Zaid hadn't reported Compass for misconduct earlier when demanding his resignation. Instead, everyone agreed it was misconduct to give the French government the names of the witnesses. And you may remember those were the names that Pansieri said were fake anyway. And Lapointe would even override OIOS intake procedures to make sure they'd all be satisfied with the results. This was only heading in one direction, and when it went public, the Fifth Committee and the media were all palmed off with the same propaganda message. Compass is guilty. Malcora even said everyone in the UN must surely agree with her. Do you know what that means? Yes, it means you're going to get your ass kicked if you don't agree. This is not due process. This is actually intimidating the witnesses. You could also call it administrative foreplay, because somebody was obviously about to get screwed.